Kia ora, tēnā koutou, hello, and welcome back to another episode of FTL aboard the Mantis Cruiser Type B, the Egg, with our original crew members Humpty and Dumpty, pro fighters. We also have two NG, both of them are evasion masters. We picked up Lang along the way, who's also a pro fighter now, Nikos, who's a walking, talking battery. Not that he's doing much talking down there in the oxygen, and Brian, also now a super duper fighter. Everybody is leveled up now. 4-man teleporter. And we are now ready to make havoc across the galaxy here in FTL. We've also got all of the subsystems. We've got leveled up mid bay, leveled up teleporter, we've got the cloaking course, and even the drones, that's it. Alright, so yeah, here we are in Sector 5, a Mantis-controlled sector. And yeah, this is a pretty good sector. We're just going to make our way up to the exit. So I guess we'll start down here? Here. Why the heck not? Might need to pick up some fuel. We're running a bit low there. There aren't so many parts of Mantis space that aren't dotted by the wrecks of battles past. But this is one of them. We take a deep breath and prepare to move on. Nothing was there. Well, that's boring. Let's go down here and see what we have over this way. Please be something cool. Our rebel ship moves into a gauge. You attempt to open communications, but realize the futility of that action when you see the ship is run by an AI. They're powering up the FTL drive. If they get away, they will no doubt warn the fleet of our position. Well, we can't have that now, can we? So what we're going to need to do, I think, is run our anti-ship and heavy laser here, because I don't think they can hurt us. Or if they get lucky, they can hurt us. So you'll get our heavy laser on there, and I think we'll get the anti-ship going as well. We'll depower that a bit. Get our anti-ship online. Beautiful. So they can hurt us there if they're lucky, but we should be okay. Halberd beam fired and did nothing. There we go, now they got fire. And the helm, they're not being able to get away. Yeah, but I'm just going to keep that heavy laser trained on the helm, because you never know. And down goes the rebel ship. The ship breaks apart and we feel relief through a that will hopefully still be one step ahead of the fleet, gaining 3 fuel, 2 missiles and 22 scrap. A flying start here in the Mantis Cruiser Type B. We have a store and a distress beacon right off the bat. Gonna need to pass up that store, I think, just because we don't really have enough scrap for it. Unless we get a buttload of scrap from this, it'd be really good, but I doubt that. What I really need is another weapon, because having just this heavy laser is all well and good, but against the real flagship it's not going to be fantastic. Hello, we used the last FTL fuel to jump to this station. The indicator burned a husk of debris and warped metal. As you can see, the war must have spread to this sector. We've been stranded ever since. We could give them 4 fuel, or leave them be. Well, let's give them that fuel and see what they give us. Don't have much to offer, but have a look at this sector, scans we took. Our map has been updated. Ooh. Okay, what have we got over here? So that's an asteroid field, and that's a sun, and that probably doesn't connect up there, so going down there is not the best. Up there would have been a better path in hindsight. Yeah. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here, then to the store, and then across like this. Yeah, this is terrible. That is terrible for a Mantis sector. Having all of those hazards like that. When you ask a nearby station for aid, a friendly programmer gives us 24 scrap and a defense drone Mark II, which is fantastic because we can sell that for a truckload of money, even though it is really bad. What do we have over here? Upon arriving at the beacon, you're hailed by a well-spoken mantis.
Hail, traveller. These are dangerous times. Perhaps you'll find yourself in need of our services?
He appears to be a trader. Oh, I don't think I've seen that one before. Oh, well, what we're going to do is sell that defense drone. And I'm not quite sure if we want to sell anything else. Yeah, I like to keep these two, and I like to keep that. I just noticed that they're all kind of the same colour scheme. That's cool. They don't have anything for us to buy, really. We've got one of those, and we've really kind of got one of those, and we don't need one of those, and we don't need any of those. What we do need is fuel, though. So let's stock up on that. This is actually a pretty bad store. Okay, so what are we going to get with our money? What I'm thinking is probably better cloaking or level 4 shields. We don't really need the level 4 shields right now. So I think what I'm going to do is get the cloaking out. I really want to get... I think probably a good idea would be to get these weapons up. I really need another weapon. And while I have money, I may as well get it. And we'll get the cloaking as well. And now we're flat out of money. So let's put that in there. Cool. Now where are we going to go? Over here, I would think. Then probably over to that distress beacon. Ah, that's good. Let's just go over here. Not a good layout for a sector. We detect and retrieve an escape pod floating nearby. You consider returning it to space when we learn it's Mantis. Now, I've actually pried these open the last 2 times in the past, and I've actually been really lucky and the Mantis destroyed my crew. But I don't think I'm going to get lucky a 3rd time, so I'm going to just jettison that pod. You send the pod back out the airlock. We aren't stupid. Of course we're not. We also have 3 Mantis on our crew already, who are all pro fighters. It would be a shame to lose one of them. We are going to go up to here, and then to that distress beacon. Hopefully we can get a ship here, even though there wasn't anything. Your world all of a sudden changes. The Mantis are on board your ship. Okay, we've got 2 Mantis up there. That shouldn't be a problem for 2 Mantis against 2 Mantis. So let's send them up there. Alright, well there's a really bad thing about this event is that we're going to get nothing out of it. All we got was just 2 crew members. Okay, what we're going to do is send these 2 guys up because, man, those fighters are good. Okay, they might be okay here. Oh, it's cutting it for close. Wow, that was close. Okay, let's send these guys back down. Ugh, man. Heal up faster, boys. I've got a level 3 mid bay and I'm not afraid to use it. Look at that health just zip up like it's, you know, really fast. Alright, let's go to this distress beacon over here and hope that we've got a blue option. You find a number of ships fleeing from a small space station. You hail them, asking what's wrong. Help! We're being overrun by some sort of giant aliens miners! Well, we don't have a boarding drone anymore, so we are going to leave them alone. You can't risk finding some unknown alien on every backwater station you come across. You prepare to jump. And jump we do! Into a ship encounter. Come on, give us some scrap! This is a terrible Mantis sector. When they see the Mantis warship waiting in ambush at your intended coordinates, your crew is relieved to note you jumped some way off the mark. Yikes. They've got a teleporter, but they can't hurt us. Not really. I wouldn't think so. Okay, so we're just going to attack the ship. Okay, there's only 1 Mantis over. And he jumped into the most dangerous part of the ship. Look at that, down in record time. So we're going to send that guy up there just to heal up real quick. Send him back down. And now we're ready to kick some booty. Like so. We're going to send our 2 Mantis Humpty and Dumpty into the mid bay to deal with those 2 while those 2 are in there. Oh, okay, we got ion bombed in the doors, but that's not too big, so we're going to send these guys back in there and finish off these fools. Mantis warship. There are no more life signs remaining on this ship, so we stripped it of useful materials, getting 3 fuel, 1 drone part, and 55 scrap. Cool. Cool. And they didn't even hurt us or anything. So I think everybody needs healing up. Yeah, that's a bit of a shame. Alright, well that shouldn't take too long with our super duper mid bay. Just send them in 2s, just because we can't send all 4 in it simultaneously. And heck, 2 is cool. Okay, everybody's ready. Let's go. There's a second store over there. Terrible sector. You spot a small rebel ship nearby. Seems to have been refitted for transport rather than combat, and it does not want to seem to engage us and our ship. Well, let's demand the surrender of their goods. We're prepared to secure their cargo by force. And let me guess, they're powering up their FTL drive. If they try to get away, they'll no doubt want the fleet to our position. That's the wrong mission text, boy. Bird. Okay, let's get the power back in the teleporter and go to the shields. Hey guys, ready to die? They don't have a mid base, so this should be a super duper easy fight, and we can just cloak underneath that missile when we need, like right now. And that should be these guys done. Near enough to anyway. There's only 1 guy left. He should go down before the next missile, and he does. The ship was apparently carrying information about the surrounding beacons. We've done all we can from the ship's map, and scattered the rest, getting 45 scrap. Cool. And because we defeated the ship, the cloak is automatically instantly repaired, which is good. Okay. I mean, I really need to get some more power for that thing. But before I get the power, what I want to do is check out that store. I remember the store. There we go. Let's get the power back in there. And can't you get into these places now? Oh well, I don't want to anyway. What's over here? The rebels are already here! The crew base is room packed, but none comes. The sensors report the unmanned rebel supply ship is malfunctioning and stuck in vending mode. For a little scrap, we can take our pick. Oh, Well, that's cool. Just this automated ship just happens to have crew members just chilling. A small bomb could be cool. That could be really ridiculously useful, actually, particularly on this ship. Because we can small bomb something, then jump in, and they won't really have a chance to fix it. So I think I'm going to pick up the small bomb. The pike beam... We don't really have the laser potential to use this at this point anyway. I think I'm going to pick up all the fuel as well, just because I don't want to run it out. And now we can actually power this thing, can't we? Oh, it only takes one power. Cool. Cool, we can have both of those running. There we go, I like small bomb better. Alright, that was cool. Cool beans. Now we're going to jump to the exit super early here. Yeah, that's a sun, I don't want to jump to a sun. So we're just going to go up to the exit. Oh dear, that's probably the worst sector I've ever seen in FTL. It's not the worst that it's the worst that I have experienced, but it's not the worst that I have seen. Oh man, I've seen a terrible one. You arrive at long range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, we can jump to the next sector. You see a small station filled with hundreds of repair drones. You receive an automated message. We don't know who you are, and we don't care, but this is the right place for some ship repair. Well, we don't need ship repairs at the moment. We're doing okay for hull. I could get the hull, but again, not going to worry, and we're probably going to get full repairs once we get to the final boss, and I don't think I'm going to be taking too much damage with my Def 2 and 3 shields. Now we've got a rock-controlled sector up next, forced, so let's go there. Hello. The rock people have a particularly aggressive stance toward alien races trespassers in their space. You should tread carefully here. Words, words, words. Okay, we've got a store over there, which we're probably not going to be able to get to because I want to hit these 2 distress beacons. I was about to say 3, but there's only 2. So let's go down here. Hey, what's going on, guys? A ship without life forms in a nearby dense asteroid field is giving off the distress call. Shall we investigate? It could be dangerous. Let's search for that ship. We find a pirate ship damaged and abandoned. You salvage what we can and move on, gaining 1 missile, 1 drone part, and 32 scrap. Not too shabby. I would like more scrap, though. You find a disabled rock transport floating near the beacon. You consider stripping of useful parts, but are uncertain why it's there in the first place. Let's strip that ship. You salvage what you can from the ship. No one bothers you during the operation. Oh man, I was hoping that the rock ship comes along, because sometimes there's an event where you get this, and you get to fight a rock ship. That's a bit of a shame. 64 scrap though, can't complain about that. That's an extra scrap that I wanted right there. Let's check out this distress beacon, and then we'll probably get some ship upgrades. It appears the distress beacon is coming from the surface of a nearby moon. Our sensors are picking up a single life form. Let's check that life form out. You find a man living alone in a cave. From the appearance of his wrecked ship, it seems he's been here for many years. He looks healthy, but his mental state is questionable. Well, I normally just leave this guy to his ravings because sometimes he'll attack the crew, but because we have an advanced medbay, we can check him out in the medbay. Once inside your advanced medbay, the system is able to identify and minimize the trauma associated with being alone for so long. Once awake, he states, I don't know how to repay you. I feel 10 years younger. Let me serve on your ship. Alright then, and it's Charlie, the Zoltan. Yeah. I guess it could be in the weapons. I probably should have moved the coast to the weapons. Bird, you idiot. I should have moved the coast to the weapons a long time ago. I could actually move him to the shields now, can't I? Bird, you idiot. Bird, you are an idiot. Okay, so now we've got some spare power. Just throw that in the med bay. Wow, 2 Zoltan. This is a good ship. Where are we going to go from here? Could go check out the red down here, I guess, so let's try that out. Not going to pass up that store. I was going to get ship upgrades, wasn't I? Oh well. A motley collection of rock ships are stationed around this beacon. They look to have resorted to a pirate's life. Defensive maneuvers. Uh-oh. Now this is where this small bomb comes in handy, because we'll be able to take out their mid bay. Man, they are decked with weapons there. What am I going to dodge? I think I'm going to dodge now. Just dodge everything. Oh, look at all those dodges. Alright, let's turn auto fire off and just throw a small bomb in the mid bay. And it missed. Terrific. Okay, we'll fire 1 more small bomb. We've got tons of missiles here, so it's not too bad. But yeah, if this one misses again, we'll just do our usual strategy. There we go. Mid bay is out, so let's jump in there. And cause some havoc. Okay, let's go into the weapons, I guess. Ooh, we're gonna get hit here. The engines took a hit, but the NG should be able to fix that. And we got some lucky dodges there as well. Okay, how are we doing? Okay, those rocks are almost dead. Let's cloak again. And send these guys up into here. Looking good. Now there's only one left. Should be going out. And down he goes. Now that ship has been emptied of hostiles, we search it, finding a prisoner who offers to join our crew. Yikes. So who's going to get ditched? It's a human. It's a human. We don't need humans. Ugh, humans are icky, smelly. I mean, who likes humans? Not me. Because I'm not a human. Oh well. That's just kind of a running joke that I have with this series. Alright. Man, rocks take so long to heal. It's a good thing we've got that mid bay. Cool. Now we've got 157 scrap. What am I going to buy? The best thing here to buy at this point would be either the cloaking or the shields. We don't really need engines. As I said, you can see there it's the next level of engines is only going to give us 3% more evasion. Going from 80 to 120 does give you 4, but yeah, it's very inefficient at these high levels. Just sticking on 5 is cool. Don't really need weapons or drones because we don't really have any weapons. Cloaking would be good, that's going to cost us 80, but I do think I want to save my scrap. I think I could get the sensors, but the shields is probably a bit more high priority right now because that's really useful to see if we need to use a small bomb there. Okay, we've got a store over there, so I'm glad I checked that. So we will... I think we'll go here, store. Let's try that out. Man, we're running so low on fuel. Oh, Sim, you need healing. Dang it. A Mantis ship here is adorned with rock body parts. It would be a gorier display if they had internal organs, but the message is clear enough. This is a hunter of a very specialized kind. Let's put our rock crew member on the comm. The two aliens face off. Another over the vid screen.
Cave dwelling bellman,
yells a furious Mantis captain.
See? I paint my ship with my companions, I paint my ship with you!
That's just a kind of a cool little thing. It doesn't really affect the situation at all, other than just getting a cool little bit of lore text, I would say. Okay, 2 Mantis jumped in there, so we're going to send our 2 Mantis to fight their Mantis. That's the great thing about having this ship, is that if they jump on board with you with Mantis, you don't have to worry. Now we're going to cloak out here to avoid those two. Yikes. Now hopefully these guys won't be able to jump back to their ship and we'll be able to kill them. Down they go. Cool. So we're going to send our guys aboard. Now they've got a mid bay as well, so... Okay, we'll just speed up the healing. Oh man. Okay, now I guess we got to use our defense drone now and get lucky with a dodge. Oh, yeah, we did get lucky with a dodge, and the oxygen is out, so we're going to need someone to repair that. It's going to have to be Sam, who's a bit hurt actually. Okay, we're going to fire a small bomb at their mid bay. Cool, that's taken that out. We're going to send our 3 dudes aboard. Oh, yeah, there we go. And... Shabooski! Oh dear. Okay, we took a hit there, but that's okay. In an unimportant room. We're fighting 2 Mantis in their mid bay, but again we're okay. We can dodge. Your defense drone doesn't do too good when it's only fighting two missiles at once. Now the ship has been emptied of hostiles, we search it, fighting another prisoner who offers to join our crew, and 42 scrap. It's a rock! If I'd gone for rock boarding, this guy would have been great, but yeah. You know, the fireboarding tactic, rock boarding, fireboarding, whatever you call it. Now that we've got a 3-level Mantis, I don't really want to do that. Because having these guys, because they do double damage in combat, I mean, and you know, these... I have to pass you up, dude. I have to pass you up. I'm so sorry. You're quite good, but... Rocks are okay for boarding, but we don't really need him. Let's go back home. And, oh, is the oxygen off? Yeah, the oxygen's off. I didn't even notice that. Okay, let's get these guys healed up. There we go. Heal up faster than the speed of light. Faster than light. That's what I was talking about. Yeah, yeah. Where's the Zoltan? Okay. I seem to be missing some power. I don't know about you. Oh, okay, yeah, because it's in my weapons. Okay. Yeah, we'll go to one more and then we'll check the store out. We've got tons of scrap here, but I do want to check the store out. And we can also get our shields now, I think. You arrive in a system to see a pirate ship pursuing a civilian ship. We detect messages from the civilian ship on a distress frequency. Let's aid them, of course. You power your weapons and engage the rebel pirate. Yikes! Double rocks, double mantis. Who's going to win that fight? I think I know. Okay, and they've also only got 2 shields. And yeah, they got some ridiculous weapons there. Look at that. I think we're going to cloak them out, actually. There we go. Avoid that at all costs, and we might be able to kill these guys before the cloak wears off. Nope, because I only had 1 power of my cloak. Dang it! Oh well, 1 died in transit, that's okay. And yeah, let's power up the mid-bay there. Okay. They got another miss on their small bomb. Hopefully our small bomb won't miss. Let's find out though. And we're going to send it into their mid-bay. Cool. It's not completely out yet, but what we're going to do is depower mid-bay bit, power up the teleporter, and send our 4 guys in there. Now these guys are fighting them in the teleporter, but I think I'm going to go to the shield room because that's a higher priority. There we go. Works like a charm every time. And these guys should be able to kill him. Okay, yeah, they should be able to finish off that Zoltan. Cool beans. Now they can fight the mid-bay. And now they've got a rock there. They should be able to get it out before he comes in. Beautiful. Now they take out the mid-bay. And we can send them in there. No more life signs detected aboard the ship, so we strip it of useful materials, or we can contact the civilians, getting 1 fuel, 1 drop out 66 scope, and let's see what those civilians have to say. They respond, "It's a good thing you came when you did. We'd be dead now otherwise. I'm a shipwright, and I'd like to help you like you helped me. The captain offers to install a piece of equipment on our ship, giving us 33 scrap and a Pegasus missile. Oh man, that could be really good. That's really good. That is really good. Now let's bring these guys home and heal them up. It's pretty standard fanfare now, but yeah. Alright, they healed up. Yeah, that was fast. I like it when it's fast. Heal these guys up. How are you doing for health? These guys are all okay. Let's get your NG buddy over there to help as well. Faster, faster, faster. Come on, there are people watching who are getting bored. And we're almost ready to go. There you go, I've got power now. What the hell? I was missing power for a bit or something. Was something ionized or something? I don't know. Alright, let's check out the store. We need to get some fuel, a little bit of hull, and we got a ton of money to do it. You cross paths with a rock ship returning from a rare diplomatic mission. Equally surprising, the captain responds to your hails and agrees to a mutual trade. Ooh, we have the scrap for it. We have the scrap for it. Should I sell that? I don't know if I want to sell this. This is because I can imagine this being incredibly useful if, yeah. I'm going to keep this actually. Against the Rebel flagship, that could be really good in like an emergency situation. But that pre-igniter just looks beautiful. But I don't really use weapons. I can't really justify buying it when I'm relying on my teleporter so much. Also as well, we're really late in the game here, and getting a scrap recovery probably isn't what we want to do. Again, the reloader here is part of the weapons. It's such a nice thing to have, and we can afford it. But I don't think I want to get it, just because, yeah, the teleporter. Such a shame. What I am going to do is get a bit of hull patched, get some fuel. I think we need these shields at the moment though. Yeah, it pains me to do this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. There we go, now we've got our 4 shields, 5 engines, and we've also almost got 3 cloaking as well. That's really good. Oh well. We should be okay. I'm hoping that we'll be okay here. How many jumps have we got left? 1, 2, 3, probably not 4. 1, 2, 3, so yeah, it's probably about there will be 4, so we can go 1, 2, out. So let's try that. Hello, distress beacon. What have you got for me? This distress signal is coming from a small space station orbiting an uninhabited planet. The defense system has gone haywire and the repair crew can't approach without being fired on. They're looking for help to fix or disable it, so let's use our NG crew member to remotely fix that targeting system. Your crew member is able to remotely fix the glitch in the defense AI, allowing the repair crew to close in and finish the job. The station gives you 1 missile, 1 drone part, 60 scrap, along with its thanks. I just mixed it up a bit. Alright then, what we're going to do is head over here. Oh, it's an asteroid field. Well, thankfully we've got 4 shields. You exit the jump is surrounded by dirt and rocks before a long blast is deflected by your shield. But that was no asteroid. Incoming pirate. Uh-oh. So they got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're okay from them. But again, the asteroid field, so they can potentially hurt us. Not great. But yeah, we should be okay. Now they've got a door system here, so... What I'm going to do is attack them in their medbay. There we go, the medbay's out, and then I think I'm going to teleport into the medbay, and then we'll see what happens from there. Okay, so we're fighting them in their oxygen. That's a pretty high-profile system, I would say. We should be okay. Should be okay here. Without 2 Mantis fighting their rocks. Yeah, we're beating them up pretty easily there. I don't think we need a cloak either. We can save our cloak for now. And down they go. There are no more life sands on their strip, so we strip it of useful materials, gaining 2 fuel, 1 missile, and 56 scrap. Now what I'm going to have to do is teleport these guys out in bits, because they are in different rooms, and it would take a while. So let's heal these guys up by doing that. Cool. And let's teleport these guys home. And heal them up. Ah, beautiful, beautiful ship to fly. Beautiful ship to fly. It's very easy to fly, that's the thing about it that I like. There we go. And I was lucky. I was right, I should say. Jump up here. What have we got? You've arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL jump is charged, we can jump to that next sector. There's a black market hub here. You receive a message. These are dangerous times. If you have extra military-grade explosives, we'll gladly pay you for them. Well, we do have extra, but I might want to keep them. I don't really need the scrap right now, so I think I'm just going to sell them 5. Thank you. This will help greatly. You're just going to sell them on for a bunch of scrap, aren't you? Yeah, I want to keep as many missiles as I can for the flagship fight. That would be quite reasonable. A reasonable thing to do. I could go here, here, and then back up. But yeah, I think I just want to go to the next sector. Alright, we're going to go Rebel or we're going to go Rock? Well, Rock is slightly more interesting than Rebel, because it's got rocks in it rather than Rebels. The Rock people are a powerful and proud race. It's not unheard of to have a peaceful journey through their lands. But don't count on it. And if you want to find out, you're going to have to, you guessed it, wait until the next episodes. Thank you everybody for watching this part 3 of our Mantis Cruiser Type B, FTL Birdtross, the Egg, Humpty and Dumpty and all of their friends are making havoc across the galaxy, murdering everything. Once again, thank you for watching. Tune into the next episode for the exciting conclusion. And kia kaha.